Hey, how's it going, non-existent YouTube fans? TragiComedian here. This is Yearwalk. You may know this game, you may not. For those of you who don't know it, it's kind of a horror game made originally for the iPod. PewDiePie played it a while back if you're interested in seeing the iPod version. I bought it and played it and absolutely loved it. And I found out it was coming out for PC, and I decided I was going to buy it and play it. The reason I'm playing it now in the middle of off is because if you read my description for off part 9, you'll see that I've been having some trouble running it. Here's an example of the problems I'm having right now. Yeah. I can't, I don't know what's going on, so if you guys have any tips and stuff, please tell me how to fix it in the comments, because I really want to finish that game. But, I was gonna record that tonight, and, I, got all ready and stuff, and hit record, and that happened. And I was like, you know what, fine, maybe this is a sign I need a break from recording and stuff after the long trip I just went on, although the trip was fucking amazing and fun. But then I remembered, no, I cracked open a $3 can of Rockstar, mixed it with a Mountain Dew Kickstart I got from Taco Bell, and it is sitting in front of me getting warm. I'm not gonna waste that. So I decided to record, and this game's here, so I decided I'd start recording it. It's a little different game style. If you can see it, my mouse is right here. You can see it better in the black, I bet, than down here. This is the little menu, map. It's like, they added a map, that's interesting. Encyclopedia, journal, hints, settings, and quit. And it says down here, use A and D or left and right arrow keys to walk. So we're actually in the game right now. The closest thing to a title screen was that little title scroll we got there. So see, now here's us walking. This is different than the iPod version. It's interesting. Can I not? Okay, I can't go inside my own house. So pretty much, this game, you are a year walker. Like I said, you're trying to see the future by going on a year walk, where you, if I remember correctly, it's a, I believe, old Swedish tradition, and you would lock yourself in your basement with no food or water or light for a whole day, and then at midnight you would leave, and you would go on a walk to the I remember. This is different than I remember it. I don't remember it. Oh, cool. I thought I remembered this puzzle box being different in the iPod version. Yeah, it was definitely different. Anyway, you'd go on a walk to the nearest church, and people would often see things, and people would die, and they attributed it to spirits and all these mythologies. Press S down arrow key to walk paths leading south. Oh, I knew that. And people attributed it to these spirits that were attacking the yearwalkers for trying to be able to see the future and stuff. What people didn't know, or probably didn't think of at the time, is that starving yourself for a whole day and then walking out in the cold snow with no warmth and also being dehydrated could cause hallucinations and death. So, yeah. If you guys haven't noticed already, this is a really interesting game. They didn't give as much backstory, I think, unless I just haven't gotten that far yet, as they did in the iPod version. I know I can go inside. Yep. Okay, here's the backstory, I remember. Left click to interact. There you are! I've been waiting for you all day! Aw, look at that cute little smile. She's so cute. She reminds me of someone I know, actually, a tiny bit. You should not go outside without a hat on a cold day like this. You will freeze your ears off, and I'm quite fond of the person those ears belong to. Did anyone see you come here? No, now you're being silly. You know that I'm not ashamed of you. It's not that... I like you very much, but you and I come from different worlds. He is waiting for my answer. I said I'd give it to him next year, and this is the last day of this year. She looks so sad. Now you're being unfair. This isn't any easier for me. I don't like it when you're like this. Calm down. You're walking. I hope you're joking. You do remember what happened to my cousin, don't you? Promise me you won't do anything foolish. We're not supposed to know what happens in the future. You should hurry home to your cottage and get some rest. It's getting dark soon. Hurry home to your cottage. You should probably go. You really should hurry home now. Let's go. Okay, so it just repeats itself. Okay, I'll leave then. Oh, this is... I loved this game when I played it for iPod, guys. I love it. Should you find yourself lost, clues can be found in the hints menu. Okay, I might, depending on how much this has changed, and how much I remember, I might have to use those a bit. But yeah, if the creators of Year Walk happen to be watching this, great job, guys. This game is incredible. It's fucking creepy and innovative and interesting and just everything about it's awesome. I love it. I'm really interested to see how the computer version feels compared to the other ones. Okay. Inside my house, I guess? Oh, it's doing things automatically. Okay. Cool. Wow, okay. Oh, I remember this now. I think this is the order of events that were in the iPod version. This is a title screen, if you haven't noticed. An amazing way to do a title screen, by the way. Y-E-A-R-W-A-L-K. What am I missing? Nothing? Oh. What am I missing? Oh. I thought that was there. My mind must have appropriated it. Oh, whoa. That was trippy. It hurt my eyes. Oh, that was weird. Nice effect, guys. Wow. Okay. Now it's nighttime. The time for me to do my annual year walk. Or not annual, because I think you can only do it once. If I remember correctly, for this part... Oh! See, here's a thing. I don't know how it works on here. Maybe it's the journal or encyclopedia? Yeah, it's the encyclopedia. Okay. For the iPod version, there was a secondary app that you'd use to look up these symbols. And that's the Night Raven. Natravnen, the Night Raven. Carrion birds were deeply linked with misfortune and death in Scandinavian folklore. The Night Raven, or Natravnen, was certainly no exception. The night raven was described as a large bird with a sharp beak, sometimes with holes in its wings. If a person gazed through those holes, he would become ill. Other stories told of a giant skeleton bird that would never satisfy its hunger. Travelers foolish enough to be out at night risked being devoured by the terrible bird, especially at festival days such as Christmas or New Year's Eve. The night raven has also been described as an ordinary raven, but if it landed on a house, someone would die shortly with a terrible fever. Excuse me. Overall, the night raven was strongly associated with disease. When farmers sent their children out to collect wild bird eggs, They had to be careful that they did not pick the eggs of the night raven. Those eggs were considered deadly, but if the child was unsure, he could knock on the egg 3 times and say, "Out with the evil spirit." If the egg belonged to the night raven, it would turn black. The night raven not only infested the eggs, it also possessed birds, preferably carrion birds. According to some sources, the night raven was a spirit of an evil, greedy man who had not been buried properly. The greed manifested itself in the night raven's fondness for shiny objects. So that's what that symbol means. Oh, I heard the singing. I remember I have to pay attention to that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna read these as I find them, by the way, and if I ever need to read them. If I mispronounce any of these, I'm sorry. I don't speak Scandinavian or Swedish or whatever this language is. Bakahasten, the brook horse. Sweden is a country that has a lot of lakes, rivers, streams, and brooks. The Swedish folklore is filled with strange creatures residing in the dark waters. The brook horse was a pale horse who lived in a creek of lakes, luring children to ride on its back. The brook horse's spine grew for every rider it lured on top of its back. When the brook horse was satisfied, it leaped into the water, whereupon the children drowned. The brook horse had a lot in common with the Nix, a handsome young fiddler who lured young girls down into the water, and according to some, they were one and the same. It's likely that the brook horse was made up to keep children from playing too close to the water. One of the more unusual descriptions comes from a story told in the north of Dalarna. A young man is on his way home from his work at a charcoal kiln. He decides to wash up at a nearby creek. The man finds a strange stone formed like a small child in the water. He picks it up. The man notices that he is not alone. He is being watched by a horse walking on 2 legs. The horse stretches out a human hand to the man, who gets frightened and runs home to a shack he shares with his fellow workers. He tells the tale to his comrades, who laugh at him and call him a drunken fool. He shows them the stone that now looks quite ordinary. The man curses and goes to bed. When the workers wake up the following morning, they find the man dead in his bed, his lungs filled with water, and the stone nowhere to be seen. The brook horse was almost always closely associated with death, not always in a negative way, for instance. In the sad folktale Little Nils, the brook horse is the one who finally leads little Nils' soul home and thus ends his long series of misfortunes. Is there more to that, or no? It just takes me to the next one. Okay. So yeah, this is one another reason I love this game is because I fucking absolutely love mythology and of any kind, and I found all these Sweden myths incredibly interesting. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is the mannequin, isn't it? I can't see anything yet. Maybe it changes later. I remember that place though. So I'm not hearing any singing, so I might just have to go forward blindly. No, I wanted to go forward, not back. No, this is where the mannequin is, yeah, okay. I remember how to do that one. Kind of. That puzzle might take me a while. Where's... Oh. Okay. Oh man, my heart's racing already. Oh, look, okay, a key, thank you. Oh, okay. It's a video. Oh, there's the girl. Oof. Okay. There's the singing I needed. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I'll read this one, because I haven't seen the symbol yet, but that was pretty much an introduction to her. Skogsreit, the Huldra. The Huldra is known to have played a part in Norse mythology, but she is likely an even older origin from when man lived off the forest rather than the fields. The Huldra was the guardian of the forest. She tended to the trees, plants, and animals. A single large... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. A single large tree in a grove surrounded by smaller trees was often considered to be the Holdra's home, or even the Holdra herself. In most stories, he presented herself as a beautiful young woman. This, however, was not her real appearance. Very few saw the Holdra's true face, and even fewer lived to speak of it. She was often described as a lonely, woe-filled creature. Her relationship with humans was very complex. She could enthrall a man with her beautiful song and lure him deeper and deeper into the forest, where she either wedded or killed them. The men kissed by the Holdra became apathetic and slow. According to some accounts, the Holdra was a positive force. If a hunter was kind to the Holdra, she might blow her breath down the barrel of his rifle, which would bless his hunt. Colliers considered her their friend, as she kept fires from spreading from their charcoal kiln. She also helped those who willingly offered their blood to her, but this was dangerous, as the Holdra might drink the giver dry. Holdra was thus capable of doing both good and bad deeds. It was very hard to predict whether she would help or harm, since she played by rules known only to her. So yeah, that's who we just saw, who took the key from us. So yeah, we have to listen for her song. I don't remember, though, if you listen for it Lost Woods style, or if you hear it, that means that she's on that level. Oh, there's the Malignant. I might as well, I'll read that one now then. Malignant, the Mylene. This one is fucked up, in my opinion. Infanticide was a fairly common crime in Sweden during the 19th century and earlier. The two most common motives were that there was no room for another mouth to feed, or that the child had been conceived outside of wedlock. The souls of these unfortunate children became Mylings. Typically, the Mylings were murdered by their mothers, often unmarried women who had been left to fend for themselves. The Mylings would commonly be left in the woods to die, or they would have been drowned by their mothers in brooks or bogs. Some Mylings died at the hands of angel makers. The angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. When the mother left, the infant was murdered. The most common way for the Myling to haunt was through a terrible wailing sound. The Myling might take the form of a ball of light similar to those of Earbloss, Scandinavian will-o'-the-wisp, and lead the curious traveler astray. Sometimes they would cry for their mothers to breastfeed them, which would apparently set them free. One story from Berglasken tells of an old farmer on his way home through the forest. He's approached by a small child who follows him and says, "Grandfather, grandfather, I'm so hungry." The old man tries to ignore it, but the child keeps on nagging, so finally the old man loses patience. "If you can't find someone to feed you, then feed, but you won't get any milk from me." The child seems pleased and leaves. When the old man comes home, he finds his daughter lying dead on the floor, bleeding from her chest. The child he met was the spirit of his murdered grandson. A person who helped the Mylines find their way to the other side was often left a gift. According to some sources, the Myling would be taken in by other supernatural creatures such as Hobbs, or if it had been drowned, the brook horse. Okay. This way, maybe? No, that's back to my house. Okay. Is it getting louder? It's kind of... Oh, that's net. This is new, I think. Oh. It's loud. It's really loud all of a sudden. Oh, no, that's not where I want to go yet. Oh, there you are. Do I click on you? No, I follow you. Where are you going? She really is beautiful. And I love this game so much, guys. Oh. You're gonna go back this way, aren't you? Yeah, you are. What are you? Okay. Yeah, I'll follow you. Hey. Oh man. I might make this a bit longer than usual. Because I feel a majority of this episode was me reading, although it was interesting for me anyway. I don't know about you guys. I love this game. It's just so... Oh, just such great atmosphere and art style and the puzzles, guys. The puzzles. Okay, I have to remember this. I have to remember what these owls do. Oh wait, no I don't. I don't have to remember what these owls do. I have to remember what the mannequin does and then do it with the owls. That's why this part took me forever, because I have to remember things. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Left. Right. Left. Right. 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 Left. Left. Oh. Okay. I don't think I remember it. I don't remember it at all, so I'm gonna have to watch that again. Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a little note down. So it should be left, right, left, right, 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 left, left. They definitely changed that from the iPod version, because there was a couple, like, times where you had to hit both of them at the same time. Okay. Left, right, left, right, 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 left, left. Yeah, okay, good. I had to use an outside source there, so this wouldn't go forever. Sorry, guys. That one took me so long to get on the iPod version because I just couldn't remember it at all. Okay, I remember this part, though. This part was awesome. You have to get the part that's on tune. With her song. Damn it. But I did the other one last time, didn't I? That one was wrong. Fuck! Shit! Not that one. Let's try this one. Yes! Okay. Awesome. Oh god, fuck.